Morning, everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And today I'm here to make a birthday card with you featuring the all squared away bundle. This is, I really like this bundle. I've seen some really cute cards, and so I bought it, added it to my collection, and I haven't used it. So today's the day that I'm actually going to make a birthday card. And I'm going to make it out of some more spring-like colors because we've had some snow here on the West Coast and I'm kind of tired of it. So I'm going to use pale papaya, which always just brightens my day. All right. So I'm just going to switch over to my desktop. I'm also going to just grab my phone so that I can see who's online with me if they're commenting. Don't forget to give permission to StreamYard. So go to streamyard.com/Facebook and give permission so that if you do make a comment, I can actually see who's commenting. Otherwise, I just see that it's a Facebook user. If you're coming in through YouTube, I actually see the comments. You don't have to do that. But for Facebook, I do. So all right, let me switch over to my desktop, grab my phone, and we will get started. Hey, Lynette, welcome. I see someone else is there, and I can't see who it is, so just grabbing my phone to see that I actually am live. Okay, I am live. Hey, Catherine, good. Okay, all right, so this is the all squared away bundle. So it comes with this stamp set with some great little squares of different patterns. Some really nice sentiments. I love the font on these sentiments. So there's birthday, friendship. It's just some really pretty ones, kind of all occasion. And then these are the dies. So they are squares with different floral patterns on them. And then some other dies that you can cut out the pieces that go onto them just to add a little bit of depth and dimension to them. It's really pretty. All right, so as I said, I'm using pale papaya and white. Isn't that very fresh and spring-like? Just kind of tired of the snow. I don't know what you got, Catherine, where you are, but we had about 4 or 5 inches of snow overnight on Friday night, and it's very icy today. So I've got a piece of pale papaya that is 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm just scoring that at 4 1/4. Now fold this way, fold towards the mountain on that. Hey, Marjorie, welcome. All right. Okay, so there I've got my card base. This is going to be a 10th fold portrait card. Then I've gone ahead and I've cut a piece of pale papaya that is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I have embossed this using the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. One of my favorites. Don't know that you could actually see the texture. Kind of, yeah, there we go, a little bit. I just really love it. Just really subtle and just adds a little bit of dimension. Then I went ahead, aren't these pretty? Just, oh gosh, it's so pretty. And cut out 2 of these square dies. Hey, Marilyn. So I actually cut a piece of basic white cardstock that is 2, I believe I cut it, let's see, 2 1/8 inch square. And then I use the dies to cut. So these pieces I'm actually going to stamp on squares, but I've already gone ahead and cut out these. So again, 2 1/4 inch, or sorry, 2 1/8 inches will definitely be big enough to cut those out of. Now, the trick with this, I'm going to stamp using pale papaya. And what I want to do is stamp this. Now, probably should be using my Stamparatus to get this. So we'll see how this goes. I want to try and get this as close to the center as I can. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, a little bit off, but that's okay. Again, using your Stamparatus, you probably will be able to get it a little bit more lined up than I am. That one's a little better. Maybe I've got the gist of it. So let's turn this one over and do it. Just adjusting it slightly over. Let's see. not too bad. All right. Now, these pieces are going to go on like this. And I am, let's see, am I going to use dimensionals? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to use some of my liquid glue, just a little bit along the edge. You could use your adhesive sheets if you wanted to. That way when you cut this out, you will have it all ready to go and not have to use the liquid glue. There we go. Put that one on. Oh, it's shifted on me. That is the good thing and the bad thing with the liquid glue. It, there we go. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room to move it around, but if you kind of move it too quickly, you'll get it do what I just did, where it moves on you. All right. Let's see if we can get this one on. I'll let that sit there for just a minute before I try to move it. There we go. All right, let's bring my card back in. So this is my piece of pale papaya. And now I am going to use dimensionals on the back of these. Right. Don't think there's room. I tried to measure to see if I could get 3 of these across, but I couldn't. If I made a slimline card, you could actually get three of these across. But oops. Okay. So let's try and roughly line them up. I'm not going to stick them quite down until I get them where I want to go. I'm just eyeballing, so not too bad. There we go. All right, now I also went ahead and cut out, using these extra dies, some pieces. So this one will go on like this. So I'm going to use the dimensional on the back of this one. And I know I'm going to see the dimensional underneath it, but I'm going to put an embellishment in the middle, so you won't actually see that. And then this one, there's probably a right way and a wrong way to do this. Trying to figure out, maybe there we go. That's close. No, not really. Okay, good enough. All right, now I'm going to use these. These are the loose flower flourishes, and they come in pale papaya, polished pink, and fresh freesia. So I'm going to use, of course, the pale papaya, 2 of those, and I'm going to just use a little daub of glue in the middle. And put down on there. Ah, dropped it. My fingers aren't cooperating today. All right, let's get my take your pick tool. And hold those in place like that. Okay, there we go. Now, oops, one. Run away. Okay, now bring my card base back in. And before I do that, I have some pale papaya ribbon. So I'm going to wrap the pale papaya ribbon around and cut cut enough so I can hopefully tie a bow on the right hand or the left hand side. The left hand side. Okay. Pull it down just a little bit. There we go. See if I can do this without a glue dot. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work very well. There we go. Where is my end? Like that. Ah. Of course, my fingers are just not cooperating today. Here we go. Now, I'm going to use dimensionals on this. You know, I've been into Christmas cards. Oops, I think one of my flowers has come off. Yeah, off of that one. I've been into Christmas cards so much, oops, that I've forgotten how pretty the colors are. Time to get back into these pretty colors. Okay. I think I have all the Christmas cards I need at this point in time, since Christmas is less than a week away now. Okay. There we go. And I actually think that needs something else on it, so I am going to grab my rhinestones, and I forgot a piece of basic white. I think this needs a rhinestone in the center of each of these flowers. Come on. Maybe it needs a smaller rhinestone to go in. There we go. Never have enough bling on a card. There we go. Press that down. Okay. Now I need to cut a piece of basic white for the inside and then do the sentiment on the front. So need a piece that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. This is going on my plan to try and always finish the inside of my cards as I go, because I'm really bad at not doing that. Okay, so first of all, I had cut a little square. This is a 1 1/4 inch square, and this is going to be for my sentiment. Again, I'm stamping this in pale papaya, and it says, "Happiest of birthdays to you." Let's see how straight this is. First up, pretty good. Ooh, that's kind of light, but time to re-ink my stamp pad. All right, well, I don't know, I needed 4 dimensionals on this, but we have 4 dimensionals. And to get it going the right way, and we're going to just put it like that over the ribbon. Let's just trim these ends a little bit. Like that. Okay, now for the inside of the card, let's use this stamp that says, "You are so worth celebrating." Should we get it going? Yeah, going the right way. Oof, I really do need to re-ink my stamp pad. Oh well. And then this can go on the inside. There we go. Okay. Definitely a spring-like card. Makes me feel a little bit springier than when I look out my window and see all of the snow. All right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have this bundle, I'd love to see some of the cards that you make from it. It's just such a pretty bundle, and I really do have to use it more. So that was my my first attempt at using the all squared away stamp set and bundle. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I am back on track this week and back on schedule. So I will be live again on Tuesday night, excuse me, with my sketch challenge at 6:30 Pacific. So hopefully you'll join me. If you are interested, I also will be having my Zoom class on Monday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. You can find the information on my Facebook group, so Stamping with Melva. And you can find that information there, the Zoom information for my free class. We can make a couple of cards. I know it's getting close to Christmas, and this probably will be, well, definitely will be the last one before Christmas, and we'll see if we meet in the new year. But I just need to be crafting right now. So I'll be here if anybody wants to join me on Monday night at 7 p.m. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a great day. Happy stamping.